So what's it like living in a small town like Nampa? Well, let's explore that and look at some of our notable employers.
Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here, your expert real estate resource by your side when it's time to sell your home, buy a home, or relocate to the Boise, Idaho area. You'll find the Treasure Valley Dave team office centrally located right here in beautiful Nampa, Idaho. Now, back to the video.
Hey, Dave Edwards, Treasure Valley Dave here. And, this series is looking at various aspects of living in a small town. And today I'm looking at Nampa and checking out the notable employers. If you'd like more information on this and get your own copy of this magazine, that's what these videos are all about, go to our website, www.treasurevalleydave.com. Now let's get to it. See, agriculture is such a huge part of what we do around here. It's great for business, it's great for my belly, and it's beautiful too. Could you imagine being out on your tractor all day and this is the view out of your window? Better than the view out of my office window. So yeah, agriculture is a big thing around here, but it's not all just cows and corn. It's grapes as well. So yeah, a lot of agricultural stuff going on, and it might be something that you hadn't really thought about before. It's heart healthy. I only have it for medicinal purposes. So while now all of these wineries aren't in Nampa, they're very close to it. You can see there's Nampa right here, Lake Lowell, and then you just come out here to the other side of Lake Lowell. We just have tons of different wineries. I mean, they're just fantastic. What I've always said, and I believe it to be true, is that right here in Little Marsing, that's going to be the next Napa, California. It's right along the beautiful river, the beautiful Snake River valleys throughout there. The temperature is just absolutely fine for grapes. Yeah. And throughout the rest of the valley too, like even over here by Kuna. So all around Nampa seems to be like the center of the universe, where all these wineries just kind of orbit around. So there's a whole lot of notable employers in Nampa, of course. And one of the big ones right here is Lactalis. Check it out. Lactalis is this big cheese company. Oh look, they're hiring forklift operators, maintenance techs, $5,000 sign-on bonus. Yeah, they're pretty major. Over here are some brand new warehouses that just went up, and they go down that whole street. Warehouse after warehouse. What's going on out there? Well, I don't know, but all those people in Amazon over here on the left, they must know something, right? And of course, you can't talk about major employers in Nampa without talking about Amalgamated Sugar. This thing's been here 80-some years, I believe. And there's people that talk about there's a smell that comes out of here, like during December, January time frame. Smells like burnt peanut butter. Well, we have an inside scoop that says that they're putting on some kind of filters, so that smell will be just a thing of the past. It's been kind of sorry to see it go, really. So Idaho is an agricultural state, and agriculture makes up one of the biggest segments of employment that we have around here, and none is bigger than Simplot. And they've made their money throughout the entire Treasure Valley and elsewhere, and they give back too. So what we have behind us here is the Simplot Eventing Center. This is where they do a lot of equine things, and it's just an example of major employers and giving back. High-tech employer here in Nampa is Plexus. They work with making chips and circuit boards and stuff like that. Very high-tech. Another notable employer in our high-tech field is On Semi. First I thought that was hood ornaments for Kenworth, but no, it's On Semiconductor. Although both are pretty cool. Hey, another notable employer that we have is Fleetwood Homes. They're always hiring good people. And we got some brand new warehouses in over there. Some more brand new buildings over here. And there's our buddies, Valley Custom Movers over there. Lots of employers around here. So another notable employer is right here, the Woodgrain Millwork. Pretty cool, huh? They've actually got a rather large campus around here. Of course, St. Luke's is one of our largest employers here at Nampa. I mean, obviously they need a whole army of people to keep this big complex going. Anywhere from doctors to janitors and everybody in between. It's pretty cool, huh? Healthcare is a huge employer right here in Nampa. For example, here's St. Al's, huge medical complex. What do you think? So let's say maybe you're getting into education or you're already a teacher. Ronald Reagan Elementary might be a good place for you. Or maybe you're a middle school teacher. Wow, wouldn't this be a great place to work? One of 4 public middle schools we have here in the area. It's fabulous. Doesn't look like any middle schools we had in California. You can almost be a full-time job just mowing the yard here. Hey, so if you're looking for a high school to teach at, what about Columbia High? Right here in Nampa, of course. This is where Treasure Valley Kelly went to high school. We met all of her teachers, and I can tell you, the teachers here are absolutely fabulous. They really care about the kids, and in the kids, you see the mutual respect go back to the teachers. So if you're tired of working where you've been working, maybe this is where you need to be working. So education, of course, is a huge employer in our area, and I can't think of any bigger than the College of Western Idaho. Here in Nampa, they have several campuses, as they do throughout the entire Treasure Valley. It's a very attractive outfit they got here. And of course, education's a huge employer here in the valley. And here we are at one of the bigger ones, NNU, Northwest Nazarene University. It's a really serene place. I could almost get into working here. Please help me out and subscribe to this channel, and of course like this video. That means so much. I really appreciate you for that, and thanks for coming along with me today. And until next time, hey, this is Treasure Valley Dave, looking forward to helping you get home.
Treasure Valley Dave here. Thank you for checking out this great video. Can I ask you, what problem do you have that I can help you with? Do you need to sell a home, buy a home? Are you a first-time home buyer? Maybe looking to relocate to the beautiful Treasure Valley from some other state? The Treasure Valley Dave team is your expert by your side, here to help you solve your real estate problem. You can contact us through our website or give us a call or text at 208-860-2004. Now go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. For more education and entertainment, check out this great video next or binge on this playlist.